Alright everyone, so we're back with Persona 5, and as you can see we're going to continue our way through the palace. Now you may notice that our SP is back at full. Now we didn't leave the palace. What I actually found that I could do is now that we have these SP badges, we can pretty much just recover our SP by hanging around in battle and kind of defending. So that's what I did off screen. I did a little bit of grinding, I got some new personas, all that good stuff, and we're actually in pretty good shape to continue. So I get the feeling that we're not actually going to need to leave the palace anymore. We can just keep on proceeding ahead, which I think will work out rather well in the long term, since it gives us more free time to do activities. Unfortunately, we do have that one chest we can't really get to back there, but I'm not going to worry about it because there's just nothing we can do about it for now. What a time for the internet to mess up. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. And, ooh, yeah, I'll show you my Persona list in just a minute, Jeff. So, of course, there are issues every now and then with the streams.
Hey, wait.
So this must be the maze people were talking about. Yeah, what the hell is this, indeed? Are these all vaults? How messed up is this guy? We're supposed to check all these for the treasure?
Hold on. That would mean...
This distinct shape, could it be? What's the matter? If my prediction is correct, we won't need to check every single one of these small vaults.
Huh?
For real? There must be like a big one it's under. That is, I hope... I'll explain once I've confirmed my theory. I seriously hope so too. Wait, are there people that actually say that the music is bad? I could not understand that whatsoever. This game is one of the finest soundtracks I've ever heard, and here are our current personas, actually. So we have Shiki Oiji, or however you pronounce that. I guess I should have done this before I left the safe room, but whatever. Actually, I'll leave it on for a minute in case people want to see the stats or the skills as well. I did learn some new stats because I used the gallows to raise their levels. So let's go through them relatively quickly. I think we have a little bit of everything in terms of the elements. And I think really the one we're going to use the most of all is the one with the nullify, physical, and bullets. Yeah, there we go. I think that's all of them. So what do you think, Jeff? Are they in good shape? Or should I be getting new personas? I actually did make a new persona while I was, what level am I? 26? We actually did a little bit of grinding, so I think we raised our level too. Are we 26? Let me see. God, I can't even see where that is now. Stats? Oh, 27. Wow, okay. So we're level 27. Like I said, we actually did make a new persona that I got just off screen last time, which is pretty cool.
It's somewhere.
Can we do something about this? Some Shujin students among these two. Ooh, a pin entry panel. I wonder if that's to do with the code.
The cognition here is weak.
What?
There may be a safe room nearby.
Why is there a safe room right here? We just had a safe room. That is really strange. We didn't even do anything.
This looks usable. Let's take a break, Joker.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, what I'm gonna do real quick before we do the further infiltration, I'm gonna go back to the Velvet Room just for a second. Actually, it's pretty convenient we had the safe room here, even though I don't know why. Because, like seriously, there's nothing in between the last safe room and this one. So that was really weird placement. Unless you could use that safe room before the last battle. But even then, it's kind of strange that they have one right there. Yeah, what I'll do real quick is I'll just show off the persona that I made last time. I mean, I made a couple, but there's one that I made that was pretty cool.
You'd like to read the... You want to register it?
And also, I should register these guys because I
you
forgot to
sure?
last time. Yes.
Read here.
Let's see, who did I make? Oh, this guy, Kinki.
This persona?
Yeah, this is like the highest level one we have. He's kind of the same as the other one, but he doesn't completely neutralize physical and gun damage. So I'm kind of sticking with the other guy for now, but this guy's actually pretty good too. His strength is actually a little bit higher than
This persona?
this one. 24, 25, it's not a big difference. It's actually pretty cool. I figured I would show them off real
This
quick before I got
persona?
started. If you want, you can take care of a fusion request now. I think that's one we actually did. The one to get Floros. I actually did that off screen. And the new one is at a little bit of a higher level. Let me talk to the twins real quick. Just to remember what they were. So we have to make an Ame no Uzume with the dodge sai. I think I actually saw that in the fusion menu, but I think it was maybe level 30 or something.
The inmate maybe wished to perform an execution.
Or at least I felt like it was a high
Let
level.
us begin the search.
No, now I don't see it. Well, either way, it doesn't really matter too much, so I'll just get out of here for now. If you want, you can take care of a future quest now. Get Kinkai, because he has a group size skill.
Done already?
Was that one of the ones in the, No, not done yet. Let me take a look real quick. Was he in the menu?
Do you have?
I think we do have group Psy, though, actually.
The inmate needs our...
Let's execute him.
Let us begin the search.
This
Not
one?
terrible, but not impressive.
Oh, he'll learn dodge Psy, you mean? Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the ones out for now, though. I might do some more later. But actually, I kinda like doing that off screen, because that way I'm not boring people to death with just the Persona fusions. Alright, let's, step out of
It
here.
is time, inmate.
Oh, it has, okay, yeah. I see what you mean. And who do we have in our group right
And
now?
We're here. What do you want to do now?
Yeah, whatever. That's a good party for now.
Okay.
It actually doesn't matter too much. I don't think. Actually, wait. I am gonna swap it out now. I'm looking at it, just in case. Who do I want to swap it out for? Rather than Morgana, let's bring in Yusuke again. Does I have the badge on you? Would have clicked on me. Yeah, that'll be fine. So where are we going? Oh yeah, there's this thing. This probably has to do with the code, right? There we go. Yeah, we did enter a pin code. Let me bring up that document again with the code I wrote down on it. There's something written above the number pad on here. Rich. This is disgusting. How obsessed can one man be with his money? There might be something more to it than that. Do you think this is connected to that journal?
Indeed.
Okay, and here they say it again, just in case you forgot. So R equals C equals 0, I equals 1, H equals 2. Yeah, when I was reading that the first time, I thought it said L equals 1, but it's an I. So it's gonna be 0, 1, 0, 2, I believe. It has all the letters in the word rich. That might be worth a try. Can you do it, Joker? Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully I don't screw this up. If you get confused, look at the journal. Can we just do it?
Indeed.
Yeah. How do I do it? Oh, there we go. So it's 0, 1. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, 0, 2. Correct. I'm guessing if you get this wrong, it triggers a monster fight. Probably a tough one too. It's kind of like the equivalent of the Madarame Sayori area where you had to solve all those puzzles. The whole vault moved, so my deduction may have been correct. Money. I need more money. I must grow richer. I almost said fatter. As long as I'm rich, anything will be possible. I must grow richer and fatter. That voice, it's kind of Shiro. Is he watching us? Doesn't seem to be the case. It must be a recording. Sounds more like the voice of his heart. Oh, there you go. I guess all he really thinks about is money. So he blackmails people out of their savings, and that's still not enough? What a douche. Interestingly, Jeff says it doesn't actually trigger anything. Okay. More importantly, the message in the journal was the pin code. Yes, it seems so, but I doubt it would be that easy from this point forward. The rest of the pages were torn out of the journal. Who knows what clues they may hold? Well, let's not get too pessimistic. We should look around and try to find more clues. I bet they're gonna be on
It's somewhere.
either other guards Or maybe in treasure chests. We'll have to take a look. Or they could be in some of these vaults here. I wonder if we'll see anything that we're sensing. Not over here. Someplace downstairs, and there's this, which is just to hide behind. Which really isn't needed, I don't think. Oddly enough. Hey Maddie, how's it going? Welcome.
I can feel it.
Coast is clear.
Focus. It's
Whoa! Holy crap! That was a close. Try to get me there.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
It's weak to nuclear moves.
These are nuclear. The dogs are ice.
Against ice.
Right. Alright, well, this should be easy.
We're stronger.
Oh, can we not do? I don't think we can. Well, I think this should be fine actually.
thou. Goemon.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Yeah, we still don't have baton pass with Yusuke, but that's okay because we switched to Makoto and we can't use her thing either because she doesn't have the same thing.
Charge, Johanna. That's 2 on the floor.
There we go.
Go get him, Queen.
All right, let's do our usual technique of extortion first. Give me the money. No, I don't care about this. Leave me alone. How much do I get? 38. Ooh, more.
Not bad.
Ooh, that's nice. I don't want to get too greedy though, so I'm gonna attack them. Don't want to take too much damage right away. The priority is to get through the dungeon as quickly as possible. We can always get more money later.
Okay. Huh. They were nothing.
Alright, so there's more down there. This is, whoa. So I could climb up this as a kind of shortcut, I guess? But what is over here? Is there anything else I could find? Well, it just seems to go in a circle anyway, but maybe there's something else. Maybe there's a treasure chest I can find. Let's try to take out this guy, if he'll get close enough.
I can feel it.
I bet that's locked. I'm probably not gonna be able to open that. Well, let's just go over here. It's not gonna see us.
There's a shadow up ahead. The decision is yours, Joker.
Can I get him?
It's within range.
Ah, damn it. There we go, finally. Oh yeah, were people watching E3 earlier today? It was pretty interesting. I watched just a little bit of it to see that they're finally gonna release the Xbox Scorpio or whatever, and now they're calling it the Xbox One X, which is probably the dumbest name of any system in a long time. It's just a terrible name overall. Not that the Xbox One was a great name, but Xbox One X is just compounding on the mess.
Wind is effective. Keep
Alright.
and this'll go smoothly.
Well, we don't have any wind. Are they...
Wind is effective.
They're strong in the physical too. Okay, this kind of sucks.
I am thou. Someone finish it.
Yeah, we'll just have to kind of keep wailing on them. It'd be nice if we had Morgana, but you can't swap out once you're in battle. Who's gonna be next to go? Let me see. Alright, yeah, it was an ambush, so we should be good on this, I think. Actually, let me try to take one out.
You want more?
Oh, they resist fire. I didn't notice that. Oh, they're weak to Holy too. Well, that's convenient.
Go down.
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
The Wii U. You know what? It's actually on the same level, pretty much, the Wii U. But you have to be kind of fair to me. Does anyone actually even remember the Wii U at this point? Like, that thing may as well have not even existed. There was like 2 games on it that were worth getting, maybe. And aside from that, yeah, it was just for collecting dust. So yeah, I completely forgot about the Wii U. Forgive me. And we'll shake you down too. Oh. Don't worry about it, Maddie. I mean, I own a Wii U too. Like I said, it's just good for collecting dust and maybe 2 games over its whole lifespan. That was all the money they gave me. That's cheap ass shit. God damn it.
Let's pull back for now.
But yeah, Xbox One X, Wii U. Same kind of level. Maybe the Wii U is a little bit worse because Nintendo actually had a decent system going with the Wii, like it was very successful, and then people were just confused when it was called Wii U. Meanwhile, Xbox One never really took off as well as it could have. So it's not like it was the awesome selling system
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
that people are going to be confused by with the new version. Come here, doggy. We'll get you. Can we get close to it? Shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Get back. How am I going to get this dog? Yeah, I'm just going to go in the room. There we go. We'll ignore the dog. Torn page. Alright, so look at this. I'm gonna write this down on my trusty notepad. P equals 1, it looks like. I think. The hell is that supposed to mean? Yeah, the Switch at least has a decent name, right? It's got that going for it. Even though, again, they're kind of having the same issue where they're not making very many games for it. But at least it's a recent system, so they have more of a chance to get games out for it. And then again, I am kind of bothered by the fact that, like, the main game for the Switch is Zelda, which should have been out for the Wii U. So that's kind of stupid, but, you know, what are you gonna do? The edge of it's torn. Maybe it's from Kanashiro's journal. It's a continuation of the code we found in there. This should be useful.
I can see it.
I mean, I did get Zelda for the Switch rather than the Wii U because honestly, I wasn't going to use the Wii U anyway. Is this locked? Oh, it's actually open. Nice. Wild Clogs. Is that for maybe Anne? Actually, it could be for Makoto too. Actually, we already had this. I don't even care about it. Tattered wallet. I'm just gonna ignore the dog entirely. We actually don't need to attack them.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Wait, is that an item there? Oh, it is. Here we go. I'm gonna take out this guy and then I'm gonna get that item and that's it.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, exactly. That's what bothers me about the Switch, is that it's basically all ports from the Wii U so far.
I am thou.
If they kept Zelda only the Wii U, we would have gotten Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, for the Wii U, you mean? I mean, it's still on the Wii U, it's just kind of redundant because almost everyone who had a Nintendo system was gonna buy a Switch anyway. These guys are a problem.
Surprisingly tough.
Persona!
What I should probably do is just... There's no way for me to get over until I just do enough attacks, or whatever. And you could just attack, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Was that a critical? Yeah, it is. Nice. That was convenient. Trying to think. Well, we'll finish this guy off maybe. Will that do enough? Oh, not quite.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Ravage them.
Joker took one out. All right.
Ah, we have him begging. Nice. Well, if you give me the money, you won't have any trouble. Nice, 5,000. Not bad.
Well, on to the next triumph.
Yeah! Victory!
Oh, the XD was not a face, so Breath of the Wild XD is in a special edition? I guess. They probably added some stupid DLC that no one really would have cared about. Or, I mean, maybe some people care about it, but honestly, I usually don't care about DLC for most games.
Okay.
Unless it really is like an expansion, like kind of how they have it in Elder Scrolls games, or Fallout. They usually have decent DLC. Well, not all the time. I think the DLC for the last Fallout game was kind of weak. It's pretty straightforward. I wonder if there's... I'm not gonna miss anything by not killing the dog, am I? Nah, it's not gonna be on the enemies. I could always go back anyway.
It's somewhere.
Enemies down here. I don't want anyone scaring me again around the corner. It's pretty funny last time though.
I can feel it.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
It's all the way down there. It'll be good. How far does he come down? Usually they don't patrol very far, yeah. I don't really have anything against the Nintendo Switch. It's just the lineup I wish was a little stronger for a newly released console. But saying that, a lot of the systems these days don't have a very strong release lineup, so I can't really blame Nintendo in particular. It usually takes a while for good games to come out for a system. These guys, should I waste magic on them? Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll just gonna attack normally. And then once we get to our main character, we can knock them out with Holy. There we go. So annoying, I have to wait for everyone else's turn before I get to them. Oh, and I missed, of course. Facepalm. Do I have a normal Holy? There's only one of them. Nope. Ooh, we could have done that. Not that makes much of a difference.
Go down.
Nice, Joker. Right in their weak spot.
All I know is that I can't wait to have a portable Skyrim. That is kind of what the new Breath of the Wild was, though. Is kind of a Skyrim game. Of course, I have a guy driving by loudly in front of my house. Not sure you guys can hear that. No, I don't want to start over. Just give me the damn money. Because the new Zelda game was very Skyrim influenced if you played it. Well, actually, on the top of it, Skyrim, what I'd be more excited about is, I know Bethesda has like a press conference. Is it tonight? Or is it tomorrow night? It's coming up soon. So I'm curious to see if they're gonna have another Elder Scrolls game. I highly doubt it, but I'm still hoping. Some part of me is anyway. That they finally announced Elder Scrolls 6. It's been 6 years since Skyrim already, so it would be about time. But I get the feeling since they've been doing a lot of stuff with Elder Scrolls Online, they're not going to bother with Elder Scrolls for an actual PC release or console release or, you know, basically a single player one, I mean. Let's get this guy. He's probably going to have something on him. Maybe he has another notepad on him. Or maybe it's just a tough enemy. And that'd be pretty cool for Nintendo if they could get the new Elder Scrolls game on their system. But personally, I don't really care because I only play that on PC anyway. So it's not gonna matter for me. Should we shake them down or just... Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna get the experience. I'd rather have the experience than the money.
Okay, guys.
Zelda 1 is the original Skyrim. What are you talking about? I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but I have to say, I never was a huge fan of the first Zelda game. I've always preferred A Link to the Past much better. Oh, we leveled up our Persona, and Ryuji too.
Okay.
Ooh, now we got a new skill for this. Should I swap one out? What does this do?
Well done on your new skill.
Medium side damage to one foe. It's pretty cool. I could swap it out for one of these. Yeah, Zelda 1, it's... The thing about it is it was made in a time when games were very non-story based, so I never really liked it as much as the other games. It's too many archaic design choices. Yeah, it's the thing that bothers me about that was it's from the era when they had the Nintendo hotline and like that kind of stuff you had to call to find out like, oh, try bombing this wall to make further progress in the game. That stuff is stupid as hell. Because they wanted you to buy either the player's guide or to call a Nintendo tip line to get hints on certain things. And that was very annoying, because there's no way to really know that anyway. I don't want to enrage foes. Which one enrages foes? This one, so I can get rid of this attack probably, right? Yeah, let's get rid of this one. I'm not sure what enraging a foe would help out with anyway. Usually boosts up their attack power.
Hell yeah!
Oh, okay. Ryuji has a new attack. Heavy physical. Well, I'll probably get rid of light physical, because it's basically an upgrade to that. Yeah, are we ever gonna use light physical anymore, now that the enemies are getting tougher? Probably not.
Okay,
Good work.
I can see it.
Keep it up.
I can feel it.
Ooh, this is blue. I wonder if it's gonna be like a gem. One of those demon gems or whatever they call them. Oh, it's another of the torn pages, yeah. E equals 9 and A is 3. I wonder what this is gonna spell out. What if I can tell from this? Maybe it's gonna spell out pear. I highly doubt it, but whatever.
Nice.
So there's gonna be one more, I bet.
Focus.
Ooh, a treasure up there. How do I get there?
Focus.
I have to drop down to it?
Show me your true form.
Zelda was a good game for its time, but it didn't age well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like GoldenEye, that's exactly a good comparison. GoldenEye was such a great first-person shooter that really shaped the genre going forward. But if you play it now, it's just so outdated with the controls and everything. I think Frog here mentioned that they have a remake going for the... Well, it's not really a remake, it's more of a fan adaptation for the Source engine. Supposedly that's pretty cool. Well, I think there was a remake too. I don't think it was very good, from what most people said. These guys are so annoying. I'll just use Mabufu, I guess.
Tenacious.
Actually, what I should use... So we can knock the other guy with Holy. I'm gonna try to get this one down. Low in health. I hope this takes care of it. There we go.
Lock down. Freeze. That was incredible, Joker.
Oh well.
What?
Shoot.
Ah, I just had to fight back. Well, that was the wrong person to attack with that. Oh, that's right, he's resistant. Shit. Well, even if he's resistant, it's not gonna be able to stamp to much more of this. Ooh, perfect! Lucky. Give me more money. Well, that's not as much as I wanted, but yeah, get going.
No time to waste.
Yeah. Victory.
Should they still have game overs in games? That's a good question. It depends on what kind of game over it is. Really, I think it's more
Focus.
efficient to just go back to the last checkpoint.
I can see it.
Really, there's no reason not to have good checkpoint systems in games these days because...
Somewhere.
How do we get up there? Wait, it must be over here. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, because old games now have autosave, so why wouldn't you just have that as a feature? It's never fun to replay segments of gameplay over and over again just because you died to, you know, some mechanic you weren't used to in a game, or maybe because you didn't know an enemy's weakness and you didn't have the right party members. So I definitely think
I can feel
having a kind of autosave checkmark that you can just load back to is definitely the preferred way of doing things. And you know what? You can have like a hardcore, what do you call it? I'm trying to think what they call it in those games. It's not roguelike, but yeah, like a kind of mode where maybe you do have game overs and a harder penalty for dying as an option if you want it to be that way. I'm trying to think, do these things let me get up?
I can see it.
I don't think so. Yeah, weird.
I can see it.
Not really sure how you get up here.
Focus. I can feel it. It's somewhere.
Huh. Maybe if I move on ahead, I'll be able to come back here eventually. Maybe this area loops over.
I have something.
Ah, here we go. Maybe, yeah, right around here. Yeah, I feel like this shouldn't be gone entirely, but it definitely is not for every game where it needs to be like Dark Souls. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's Reap. I don't think we got the R, did we? Or did I forget to write that down? Or maybe R is the same as it is in the other puzzle? Is that what it would be? Reap. Isn't that like harvesting? Why would you have that as a password? That man sees people as walking ATMs. He must think of collecting money from them as a harvest. Kaneshiro is truly rotten to the core. This is the same kind of thing as before. The hint should help us find the password. We'll see about that then. Why don't we check the information on hand? Right, so is there a way to check that? It's like a key item? Yeah, here we go. So I think the numbers must be the same from the first puzzle as well, so the R would carry over. At least I think so. Reap. Okay, so let's see. I have this written down, so it should be pretty easy. R should be 0. E would be 9. A would be 3. And P is 1. Okay, that should be easy. I like Dark Souls because it doesn't have a game over. It has you died and it has similar penalties, but it also allows you to build yourself back up. But yeah, that's the thing about Dark Souls, that it has a unique mechanic to the game where it's not a game over, it's a penalty. It sets you back and you have to redo the gameplay without dying to reclaim your experience points, essentially. So that is pretty cool, and that's why I think a lot of people like the game, because it varies up the normal penalty that you would have when dying, which is just, oh, you just have to replay this amount of gameplay and doing everything over again. In a way, it's kind of harder, but it kind of feels, in a way, more immersive, even though, obviously, immersive wouldn't be the word, because if you're dead, you're dead. I don't know what word I'm looking for. So is Undertale. Undertale in what way? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I don't really remember the game overs in Undertale. I think, didn't they just send you back to the checkpoint where you last saved? And usually they had a good save point system, so you never really sent back too far. Alright, seems like the vault has moved again. Alright, it worked. This isn't anywhere near your quota for this month. Don't give me your excuses. Just go reap every last penny. Yes, this is him talking about how he would send out his goons to shake down people for money. I'll make you understand if you don't get it. People who can't earn money are worthless to me. He's completely distorted. It looks like he really believes money is more important than the human life. What a pitiful man. But yeah, let's finish that quick. The door's probably opened up, so we should head back and check it out. What do you think, Joker? Should we go straight over to the vault? Wait, is this like the end? I don't know. Well, let's just go straight there. We're in good shape anyway. I don't think we're that close to the end.
All right, let's.
We're currently beta testing a game called Sundered, which has similar mechanics where even though you die, you go back to a room where you can spend points you get from killing enemies and power up your character. So again, death is actually a means of progression.
I should write something.
You see, that is pretty cool. I like games that do that kind of vary up normal gameplay mechanics. I think that's awesome whenever a game tries to do something new like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The bosses in Undertale can be hard. I wouldn't exactly consider that kind of like the same thing though, because there really isn't much of a penalty in Undertale if you die. Although usually what the thing is in Undertale, and maybe that's what you mean similar to Dark Souls, is that it is the same where you have to get used to the boss mechanics, because each boss is kind of different from the next. So usually you might spend maybe one round trying to beat the boss and you take a lot of damage and get a game over. And then when you go back to do it the second time, you've learned how to actually fight it. So I guess I do see what you mean in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's open. This is the second one. I wonder how many more there are. I'm sure we'll find out as we go. Let's keep moving to the next one.
It's somewhere.
Well, nothing new here. So I guess it's just gonna keep repeating. We'll solve more puzzles in here and we'll make our way to the center, which will probably be where the actual treasure lies. And you know what's funny here? If people were to ask me what the treasure's gonna be for this place, I have no idea whatsoever. Because actually we know very little about this character. We knew a lot about Kamoshida. We knew a lot of, ooh. Let me be careful here.
Somewhere.
This one's permanently on, and the other one is only in short bursts. Okay, I see what we're doing here. And we got to know quite a bit about Madarame as well, but I feel like for this guy, it's kind of rushed. We haven't really learned anything about him.
I can see it.
I guess there's really not too much. There's not too much to his character, really. Just a mafia boss. But yeah, the last game definitely had more of a slow. Not the last game, but the last two palaces definitely had more of a slow burn to them.
I can see it.
We kind of get introduced to their characters and the backstory a little bit more. Makoto we've been getting to know slowly during the course of the game, so I guess that's why there's not too much with the antagonist this time.
I can see it.
Electric fence. This
I
is
can feel it.
kind of interesting. I'm not sure how we're gonna get through this. Can we dive in between? Nah, I don't think that'd be safe at all. We go underneath?
Focus.
Or over? The heck? Oh, wait a second. Here we go.
I can see it.
There's a red herring. That wasn't the way to go at all. Yeah, Kamoshida had his statues. Madarame has the paintings that he was famous for all over the— oh my god. I was reading the chat, I didn't see that we had this thing right in front of us. Which one is this?
It's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
Wait, wasn't this guy we already caught? Yeah,
Got him on the ground.
that's weird.
Don't I knew you could do it, Fox.
To think you would coerce me into giving in. How brilliant. I guess we have another one. That's weird. We caught one of these guys in the last stream. I actually wasn't expecting to see another one so soon. It's the same one we got.
Is ours.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Spectacular victory.
Yeah, this antagonist is more of just a tool to help develop Makoto to kind of bring out her inner strength, I guess. I guess that's fine. Not every antagonist needs to have a very in-depth backstory.
Okay.
It definitely worked for the first two bosses we came across because of how they were related personally to the characters. But yeah, I guess for this guy, it really doesn't matter too much. He's just a
Treasure chest.
mafia dude.
Why don't we open it?
Wait, is it locked? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to open it, damn it. Oh well.
Oh.
I really wish we could have gotten a chance to make more lockpicks, but we didn't. Usually I think those hold equipment, which would help out a bit, but we're still in good shape. Is there anything down here I need to get though?
Focus.
And I can only jump over. Weird. I wonder if we're gonna come back to this room later on. We could turn off the electrical fences. Ooh, so all the bosses are based off the deadly sins. I was wondering if that's what it was gonna be. To be honest, I was kind of getting that impression. So this guy is more of gluttony rather than greed. Yeah, I could see that. Does this open up this way? Yeah, it does. Still nothing. Oh, we could get this at least. Was that all there was in this room?
This is.
U equals A. Adding it to the list. And yeah, those interpretations are definitely correct. Kamoshida's lust, Madarame's jealousy. Was it? I would have thought it was pride. Yeah, Maddie thinks it's pride as well. Or envy. Yeah, it could be envy, because he was envious of the other student's skill. Huh, I'm trying to decide, pride or envy. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So much for keeping it spoiler free. I'm not sure if that was too much of a spoiler, unless maybe it comes into more importance later. I was kind of getting that impression already with a few of the personas though, like, not personas, but I mean the bosses. Because they each were kind of representing human emotions like that. And all that talk about the inner desires and that stuff, I was kind of getting that vibe at least.
Shadow is needed.
There we go, just in time.
Show me your true form.
Yeah, I'll be quite honest, I'm not actually familiar with all my 7 deadly sins. So, I couldn't even name them all to begin with. Ooh, this might be pretty cool. I'm gonna try this out and see if it works. I know those two are at least strong to physical.
It's fast.
I actually managed to confuse it though. Or whatever that is, stun it.
Persona! Charge, Johanna! That was amazing! 2 enemies defeated!
So, well, let's do extra damage to be attacking now.
Persona! No holds barred!
Ah, he's still alive.
2 enemies remaining! Don't let your guard down! You're so gorgeous.
This might do it. Nope. Still slightly hanging in there. Oh, nice. He gave us extra money.
Now, let's continue! Yeah! Victory!
They might mention it at some point. Maybe.
I've awakened to a new power!
Oh, that's nice. We finally have a way to cure that. So, that'll be very convenient to have. Ooh, what's Flash Bomb do? Yeah, so she's actually pretty good at physical damage too, it seems. Or at least decent at it.
Okay. I can see it.
That enemy was really weak.
I will say, and this is gonna be something that's spoiler related, so don't tell me if I'm right or wrong on any of this.
I have something.
But I have been wondering a bit about who the other characters will be that we go after later in the game. My guess has been, I think one of them might be the... I don't know the name of it. The SIU detective? Or, I just say the FBI because I actually don't know the terminology they use. But whatever, the Special Investigations Unit that they kind of have going on that we see from time to time, I think that guy might be one of them at some point. And maybe the principal, although I feel like it's too similar to Kamoshida, so it's actually not going to be the principal. Even though he probably should be, because he's a scumbag himself.
See it.
Oh, and of course there's the, Howie Mandel / Pitbull character that we keep seeing from time to time. That put us in the situation to begin with. He's definitely going to be like the last guy. Or actually, maybe he'll be the second to last guy. Maybe he'll be like a surprise boss at the end. Like someone you never expected. If I had to go for like a wild card, maybe it'd be that one detective guy we've seen from time to time. Yeah, the SIU director is his title. Okay. So I was closer than I thought. G equals P. Oh, okay, so this is... Oh, now I wonder if that one was actually a number after all. I guess it must have been. Okay, yeah, it was, because that's the one we already used. So G equals P, which means G equals 1. I'll just put that in there so it's easier for me to tell. Oh, god damn it. Whoa, surprise enemy attack.
3 of them!
Luckily they didn't ambush us. That would have been very dangerous.
Go on, Lord.
Ah, nice one, Fox!
I shall put you to the sword.
What? Is he coming up already? That's ridiculous. Good thing he tried to attack me.
Persona!
I always always forget that even though they're knocked down, they can get up right away if it's their turn. I usually expect them to be knocked out for like at least a turn or so whenever you do that, but it's not always the case.
Two on the floor. Go get him, Queen.
And now this guy's ice, I believe? I might be able to take him out with the normal physical. Shit, what is this?
Queen snapped. She's being too reckless.
She's frenzied.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Should be fine. Actually, what I'll do here... do I want to take a chance on this? Yeah, I'm going to. So we recover SP with each turn, so I'm going to actually try to recover some SP while I'm waiting here. There we go. I figured that would happen.
No time to waste.
Nice work, team.
And other than that, so this is the third one. There's going to be,
Okay.
I guess, 4 more bosses then, if it is based on the deadly sins.
Victory.
There's nowhere to hide behind with these guys. Shit. Let me see his pattern first to see where he's going. She's gonna come back here. Okay, I thought so. Should probably heal Yusuke. There we go. Let's run around and get him. There we go. Didn't get to do a stun, but whatever.
Three of them.
This is my other self. Goemon, strike!
Ah, nice one, Fox.
Let's go.
Me okay now. Wow. I like how they always attack my character. He's actually resilient to it.
Use my persona.
Don't forget this feeling.
A spectacular.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's
victory.
kind of loose sometimes with the interpretation of which one is which sin. So it's not like an explicit thing in the game itself, but you can kind of relate it back to that.
That was easy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I have something.
Is that another treasure?
It's somewhere.
Let's get the cover, because I'm now gonna be very nervous that they're gonna do that again. Oh, that's the thing we couldn't unlock, right? Yeah. Oh well.
It's somewhere. I can see it.
Alright, now what is this gonna be? Huge? Or hugs? Does it say hugs? No, it says huge. What? It says huge, you moron. Can't even read. So we'll need to transpose this one to number 2. I hope we can do it with the hints we have. I believe so. Yeah, okay. Really, Ryuji? Let's take a crack at it. Alright, H. That was 2. 3. 1. And 9. Alright. It's been a while since you actually need like a notepad for a game. It's kind of cool.
Yes.
Now I probably have to go back. Will I give us the option again?
This is bullshit.
This isn't enough. I need to have a huge presence. Huge. What now? I'm done having other people walk over me. It's my turn now.
You are unforgivable.
He is beyond redemption. It seems he cares not for those he tramples upon himself. Every step we take just keeps strengthening my resolve. Let's push onward. Wanna go back to the vault then? Head straight there. Yeah, that seems to be exactly it. It's more of flavoring rather than a main part of the plot. In regards to the 7 deadly sins. Check it out. This one's open for us now too. This movement, there can be no doubt. Did you notice something? This entire floor is a cylinder of a lock. What do you mean? Can you explain that a little bit more? The cylinder is the mechanism that judges if a key is the proper shape. If you use the correct keys and all the discs align, the lock opens.
Indeed.
Now you mention it, while the walls rotate, the path forward has remained facing the same way. Yeah, that is true. So you're saying the whole floor is just one giant lock? That's right, all the smaller vaults in here aren't important. There has to be an area further in, locked away by the room itself. Well, yeah, that much is obvious. And that's where the treasure's gotta be. Sweet, let's get going. Who is this, an enemy over here? Ooh. I have a feeling that's gonna be like a mini boss. Maybe. Let me just save it to be sure I'm gonna be good at this.